And now let's try to boost our deposit. For this, I'm going to temporarily forget about risk management and trade very aggressively. Let's open a 2-minute trade for $178. Our goal right now is to boost our deposit as quickly as possible with minimal risks. Hello, I've missed you all so much. I'm glad to see everyone who's tuned into this video. Today, I've prepared a unique episode for you. We're going to boost our deposit today. I'm doing this exclusively for you because it's a kind of entertainment with risk. A real professional trader never engages in thoughtless boosting. We're here to make money. That's why I always laugh at those YouTube channels that are solely built on boosting, because I know that these YouTube channels are not honest with their subscribers. I work honestly and I predict market movements solely through experience, indicators, and patterns. So boosting a deposit is actually a very complex process and requires a lot of luck. I'd like to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube channel and also to my Telegram channel where we can trade together and make real money. This episode will serve as a proof that I'm a true professional. And now let's try to boost our deposit. I've taken the average user's deposit, $178. Let's assume I'm a novice, just made a deposit, and now I want to quickly earn a lot of money. For this, I'm going to temporarily forget about risk management and trade very aggressively. I will open the first trade right away with $178, which is my entire balance. Then, depending on how it goes, if I make profit, I will increase the trade amount and earn even more. Here on the chart, we see a wedge pattern because there are ascending and descending movements. Let's open a 2-minute trade for $178. Today I'll be opening all trades for 2 or 3 minutes, but maybe one I'll open for 5 minutes. It will all depend on the specific situation on the chart. Our goal right now is to boost our deposit as quickly as possible with minimal risks. So the trade is already open and now let's see what happens. As you can see in the last seconds, the first trade closed in the positive. Even though the price initially went up and broke the resistance line, this trade made me nervous, but it ended well. Our deposit is now $330, so the next trade will also be for $330. Let's look at other charts. We need to find equally interesting situations, and I hope we can find them. So the British pound against the Japanese yen. Overall, we can see accumulation here. We can open a trade for an upward movement here, but we need to choose the right moment. For that, let's switch to a 1-minute time frame. Interesting. Okay, let's go back to our usual 15-second time frame. I still want to open a 2-minute trade because I think 3 minutes would be too long, since anything can happen after accumulation. I don't want to just enter an upward trade. We will wait for the accumulation to be breached, and then we'll enter either a downward or upward trade. In my situation, it's better to minimize risks and wait an extra minute. Let's leave this chart on the additional screen for now and see if there is something safer on the charts, for example, the euro and Canadian dollar currency pair. Here we can open a trade right away without waiting for anything because there is a clear trend change. First, we had a strong downward trend, then a hammer formed at the bottom, and after that the price started to rebound. I'm waiting for a retracement to the 50% Fibonacci level. Right now the price is about 20% of the total length, so we expect a very strong upward movement. Let's wait for the results of this trade. As you can see, after 5 seconds, this trade closed with a very nice profit. After we entered that upward trade, the price almost constantly increased. Now with $591 in my account, I'll be more cautious and will enter with $291, which is roughly half the amount. Anything can happen and I don't want to lose my entire deposit in one unsuccessful trade. If there is a losing trade, I'll be able to recover it. Now let's open a trade on the US dollar to Chinese yuan currency pair. I'm entering in downward trade because there was a downward impulse on the 1-minute time frame and now a retracement has started. There is quite a large green candle, and after such retracements, the movement usually continues. The trade has 2.5 minutes left, so let's wait for its completion and see the result. Unfortunately, this trade will most likely end in a loss, but there is nothing to worry about. We will be opening the next trade with $300. It's a good thing we decided to play it safe and didn't go all in. During this time, a double bottom has formed on the chart, so we'll immediately open a $300 trade for 2 minutes on the rise. I'm pretty confident that the situation will continue to work in our favor and we'll see a very nice increase. In fact, we are already witnessing it, so we can simply wait for it to complete. Alright, this trade is closing in the positive. Now let's switch to the 1 minute time frame to get a better view of how good this movement is. Okay, now we can look for the next trade, but we need to decide on the amount. Our balance is currently at $549 because the previous trade closed in a loss. I'm confident that from here on, we'll only have profitable trades, so we'll open a trade for the entire $549 and maximize our earnings. By the way, there's an interesting situation on the Euro and Japanese yen currency pair. A decent support zone has formed on this pair, as evident from the long wicks. We'll open a 4-minute trade, but let's also see what's happening on the 15-second time frame. On this time frame, the situation is exactly the same, indicating that the price doesn't want to go down at all. We'll open a 5-minute trade on the rise from the support zone. Why 5 minutes? Because there is a distance from the current level to the support zone, so a retest of this level before the price rise could occur. To avoid a losing trade due to insufficient time, I'm taking an extra 3 minutes to be cautious. I'm confident that in any case the price will rebound from the support zone, but anything can happen. Either the price will start rising right now, or will initially go down and then rise with the momentum. So I'm taking an additional 3 minutes to play it safe. Now let's wait for it to complete. There are 5 seconds left until the trade completes, and as you can see, I'm getting another nice profit with minimal stress. Despite the price trading a bit at the entry level, it eventually went up as I expected. We got the required momentum and closed this trade in positive. Now, we have a balance of $999, almost $1,000, missing just $1. Remember, we started with $178, so essentially we've increased our deposit by more than 5 times. How do you like this trading? But we won't stop here. We'll keep trading because there is an opportunity to earn even more. Let's look for the next currency pair, Australian dollar and Czech franc, which looks quite interesting, by the way. There is a clear upward trend here which might be nearing its end. There is a strong resistance zone above. Let's take a moment to think and decide what to do with this chart. Let's see what we have on the lower time frames. Now it's better to skip this situation as it's quite risky. There is something more interesting on Euro and Great British Pound. A perfect setup has formed. We don't need much analysis here, we can enter the trade right away. Let's take a quick look at the 1 minute time frame and then enter a trade for the entire balance, which is $999. As you can see, there is a very strong support level here. In 3 minutes, the price should rebound strongly and consequently bring me profits. Let's wait for the trade to complete. There are 7 seconds left, and you can see that the trade is closing confidently in the positive. The price is rising more than 50 pips, which is definitely satisfying. We've got a very nice movement. Now our balance is $1,800. That's 10 times more than my initial deposit. I'm very pleased that everything turned out this way. I've earned 10 times more from the amount I started with. This is all based on my experience, so if you want to trade with me, subscribe to my Telegram channel where you'll receive highly accurate signals every day. It was nice to see you all, and I look forward to your likes and comments. Goodbye.